Final race of the day. We're on the turf for the 10th. It's a Class 3 contest over the 1,400 metres, headed by Seb Fiery second up. They take the blinkers off. Sir Redlock, quick backup. He raced Wednesday night at Happy Valley. Comfort Life behind Invincible Fresh last time out. He was favoured on that occasion. Sun Touch third behind Invincible Fresh. Got a Dragon gets the blinkers back on. Wide gate once more. Invincible Fresh, the last start course and distance winner. Enfolding blinkers on. He was last on his debut. Relentless Me, runner-up last time out behind Invincible Fresh. Now the ladies first again behind Invincible Fresh, and Intrepic was back up in Clark. He was fourth first up behind Superstar. Now Chunghwa Spirit has been up at Chung Fai. He came back on the 11th, just a day or so ago. Back at the touchscreen to have a look at the speed map and some races here for the last. And Sun Touch tried to lead last time out, didn't quite pay off, but good race all the same. Similar sort of story? Yep,
that's his go, Andrew. He's fairly reliable at rolling forward. Sun Touch from barrier 5. I think Dylan Moe will get him on the speed, probably lead. Joyful Moments has been able to race handy and lead from time to time. Comfort Life's got the awkward draw. I think he'll be reverted here, Zach Burton, to rolling forward from that outside barrier, gradually working across and trying to get outside of Sun Touch. Noble Steed to stick close to the rail and handy, and Relentless Me will try and hold a forward spot too from his gate. Of the others, you would sort of fancy that Intrepic, who's drawn low, would try and be as close as he can. Chunghwa Spirit has come back from Chun Fa, and he's been gelded since the last time he raced.
I thought it was an interesting entry in this, Paul. Very open contest the last time.
Yeah, it looks a really good race to finish here. Seb Fire, he was allowed to be let go in the middle stages of his gallop here. The blinkers will come off him. And he's got barrier 13, just a little question mark, but he's going nice enough. Seb Fire coming to this race, he'll probably be a good each-way price. Noble Steed was disappointing last start, and he's come out since and trialled OK. So we just keep an eye on him anyway. Maybe he was ridden a bit closer. But Vincent Ho aboard, and you can see the horses travelling comfortably enough. And Lady First caught the eye at his last start, hit the line very strongly. Was a really good run from him, and his track work since has been very good as well. So I think Lady First is ready to run a really good race.
All right, we'll see Ladies First right here, in actual fact. First race we have a look at is this Invincible Fresh run, and it's the key form race, I suppose, in the fact that we've got practically half the field coming out of it, in actual fact. So Invincible Fresh at this point, just with a little bit of cover as they swing into the straight, right in behind Relentless Me. We've got Sun Touch down on the inside. We've got Comfort Life. We've been keeping him company there in the white jacket. Lady First with cover out the back. And Home Run wasn't the worst run here either. Seb Fire just weakens out of it a little bit. So a lot to take in here, boys.
There is, yeah. And for me, the horse I'm going to concentrate primarily on is Relentless Me. I just think Christo seems to have got this guy going really well. He was going well at the end of last season, and he's followed it up with a really nice second here behind Invincible Fresh. He drew 4, he's got 1, so the barrier's on his side. Invincible Fresh has got to go from barrier number 10, but he was another one that was racing well at the end of last season and has carried that forward form through to this season. Sun Touch is pretty easy to map. You know what you'll get from him, and I think Comfort Life will strip fitter for the run.
Yeah, the Sun Touch was taken on in that race, and I thought he did really well to stick on for so long. And Lady First was obviously the unlucky runner. We saw him flashing home late, so they're the two I'm taking.
Lady First last season sort of looked like he was going to win a race, but he just couldn't find that extra length or 2 lengths that he needed to do so. Maybe an off-season and a bit more, settled here in Hong Kong might see that come to fruition.
All right, this is Joyful Moments on the all-weather, of course, here, and the 4 might get a leg up with the likes of Encore Boy et al. But what are his chances switching back to the turf?
Yeah, that was my little concern. Majority of his recent racing is primarily done on the all-weather. He's capable on the turf, but I'd be feeling more comfortable giving him a tip on the all-weather.
Yeah, I haven't put him in. I just think this is quite a nice race to finish off the 1,400 metres. He hit the line strongly, but this is his surface, and he has been racing well on it previously, so I'll prefer him back on the all-weather.
Yep. He's won twice on the turf at Sha Tin, but that was as a younger horse.
Yeah, well,
and that was Go Public, of course, who we'll see earlier on the programme. Intrepic, back of the field at this stage, we pick it up as they swing in here. He goes up in class, so lightweight on his back.
Yeah, 113 pounds. Now, on this occasion, I thought he'd be where Moneymore is, which is in the green and the white cap. He got too far back, no question. He took a little while to get out, and once he did get out, he hit the line really nicely. It was a good run from him. the best, funny enough, on the day. So I did have a vested interest in him as he was coming down. But now here, with a very light weight from barrier 2, I'm certain they'll want to be a more handier. I know in that speed map they had him back, but I reckon he'll be behind the leader. And with that light weight, I think he'll run well.
Yeah, we looked at the speed map. He could easily, down on the rail there, be pushing for a more forward spot. It's worth noting that he's only won once in his career, and it was in this class.
Beating I Victory.
Yeah, he ran 4th, yeah.
Yeah, not sure how much weight we'll put to that. Noble Steed, I thought he was very disappointing first up. But, you know, do we give him another chance?
Definitely.
Run off after one.
Yeah, Paul spotted this horse last season. He's a real strong little muscly type of barrel-y horse who I think is going to get better with the run for sure. I wouldn't be riding him off yet. He seems to have a lot more scope still. He's a 5-year-old but lightly raced, and this was, I thought, a really good trial. I mean, he's pulled his way to the line there. He'll come on for sure.
In the speed map, I think him and Intrepid will be the other way around.
Okay.
All right, OK. So who goes on top, though, Paul?
I'm going to stick with Intrepid. Very lightweight, up in grade, but I think they'll ride him a lot closer, and I think he can be tough to beat in a double-figure price as well. Sun Touch trying to lead all the way. We've talked about Noble Steed and Lady First being unlucky. 14, 4, 12 and 13. I'll go each way the 14 at the price.
I've made a case for Derek Lung on a number of horses throughout the card, and in the last, I think he can win on Relentless Me. It's a good, even race. There's a lot of hopes, but each way, number 11, Relentless Me. Sun Touch, a chance. I like Noble Steed. Comfort Life should be better for the run. You know, there's a few others as well you can make a little case for. Intrepid, one that Paul mentioned, and Lady First is obviously in single figures, so good contest.
It is open event. I'm with you, though, Brett. I think Relentless Me in the final events. Now, as far as the stats are concerned, we're going to focus on the all-weather here, Port, and Mi Choi.
Yeah, we know how good Mi Choi is on the surface. Just reiterating it here for you. 63 runners, 14 wins, 8 seconds, 5 thirds, 22% win rate. Go Public, I think, can answer that. I've got him on top. I think he'll run well. He won last start, and I think he can go back-to-back.
All right, that was sprint races as well, but he's not your best bet. What is?
No, he's not. I'm going to go with the first Big Party, a first starter. That trial was enormous, I thought, and I think he can win from barrier 12 down the straight. And Happy Star, $17 looks a big overs for me of this horse. He likes the all-weather, so I've got him in there from a low draw. And the player of the day, we'll go first, get out of the way early. Strathallan and Quadruple Double look the main dangers to Big Party.
I'm not against Paul. I got both of his best bet and long shot in my tips as well. 2-6 Beauty Day. I just think he can probably find the front here and lead all the way. He got cut down final stages. Clear choice. Been racing at the Valley, comes to Sha Tin, gets 1,400 metres. It could be something that he enjoys, so long shot for me. And Harmony Victory, Circuit number 2, and Green Energy, the QQP in race 8 as my play of the day.
All right, you're doubling down on Derek this week.
On the
Monkey
double
Jewelry
D,
for me.
Andrew.
Zach, he's going to be short. He shouldn't be odds on, I don't think, Monkey Jewelry, but he can take the world of beating in race number 6. And the 5th, Nordic Warrior, he'll be a decent each way price. I like him a lot up in trip. Neil Callan could have a good afternoon on Saturday. E-Master Gentle Breeze and Monkey Jewelry, the QQP for me in the 6th. Just about out of time. Saturday 4 is this weekend, then Thursday back at Happy Valley.
That's right, yeah, public holiday Wednesday in Hong Kong, so Thursday at the Valley, and then the following Sunday week, we've got the Premier Bowl and Sha Tin Trophy.
Both Group 2s, great races.
Yeah, they both are good. We'll see Pakistan Star.
Looking forward to it. That's the show, though. Thanks for watching on behalf of Paul, Brett and the rest of the team. Hopefully we'll see you at Sha Tin on Saturday this week when we will be racing to win.
Good night.
Good night.